Okay, now by the time this is on, I hope my what if Naruto was a prodigy like Itachi Part 1 come out, but I don't know because it's taken 10 years to load. But as you can see, this is one of my new what ifs. What if Naruto was a part of an arranged marriage type thing? And that's why I said a part of an arranged marriage. Now, what do you mean? And don't ask me what I mean. It means he's literally going to get married to someone arranged. So this one I might turn it into a harem. Yes, a harem. But that's for you to decide. And this one with a bunch of it, most of it's without a script. And I'll tell you once I've done with the script where the script ends. So now I guess I'll just leave you with the intro.
We turn into ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you.
This is, well, part of the script, what's about to go on for like a minute or two. Now, well, when we are is the 7th of July. Kushina and Minato stood in the council room with all of the council members. What is the matter and why are we here? This late asked Koharu. Minato and Kushina stood up. Well, Kuharu, we have something to say, said Minato. Minato sat down. I am pregnant, and we think it would be smart to have an arranged marriage for an alliance, said Kushina. Kushina sat down. Donzo stood up and faced the council. How far and when is it due, and what is the gender? Asked Danzo. Me and Minato agreed to not tell Danzo or the council its name or its date. But gender is okay, so I'll lie about everything else, thought Kushina. The 1st of November is its birthday. Gender is boy, and name we don't know yet, said Kushina. Okay, so why ask us to not decide yourself, asked Danzo. Well, we want you to decide, or well, give us some ideas, said Kushina. My daughter Hana. She is 3 years old, or about the age, laughed to see me. Yamanaka, said Inoichi. The Kazekage's 1 or 2 year old daughter, said Shikaku. The Jinchuriki of the Two Towers, Yugato Ni, who is almost 3 years old, said Choza. What about a Senju? Shouted an unknown voice. Tsunade and Jiraiya busted through the door. Tsunade, I wanted to tell Minato before you shouted it out like it's a one-in-a-lifetime thing. I want to say we were having a kid first, cried Jiraiya in those, animated things. Shut up! Toughen up, you little bitch, said Tsunade. Tsunade and Jiraiya sat down. May Turumai, said Danzo. Who is that? Asked Shiba. Shino's dad. Well, Hanzo, the salamander's sister-in-law's brother. She is only 2, said Danzo. My first daughter. When and if I ever have one, said Hayashi. The Rakage's daughter Z, said Shiba. Granddaughter of Inoiki, the Tushikage, said Maru. The whole room went quiet. Fugaku, 1-year-old daughter. Miko, said Koharu. My 1-year-old niece, Umai, said Hiruzen. Maybe all of these girls. Through the CRA, said Danzo. Thank you for all your ideas, but now the council is dismissed, said Minato. Kishino, Minato, and Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Hiruzen were all left in the council room. So how did it happen? Asked Hiruzen. Well, Jiraiya can tell it, said Tsunade. Me and Tsunade were drinking. I made a bet. The bet was if I drank her under the table and more than her in 5 hours, with me more than her in 5 hours with me, we get married. And she has sex with me and we sleep together. And we get married. And if I lost, we were to never speak again. I won. We slept together and got her pregnant. Next week we got married, said Dry. Wow, you always lose bets. Just ran out of luck there, laughed Hiruzen. 10th of October, Jiraiya and Tsunade ran to the village, hoping to arrive before Kushina gives birth to a young Naruto. Minato was standing in the room with Kushina. Hiruzen was sitting outside, smoking his pipe. Jiraiya and Tsunade just ran through as a dark voice appeared. "Give me the QB container, or I will kill your baby," said the voice. Minato looked around to see everyone in the room dead except Jiraiya, Tsunade, and, himself. Kushina was nowhere to be found, and Naruto was in Tsunade's hands. "Jiraiya, come with me!" "Tsunade, stay here and care for Naruto." "Hiruzen, prepare the defenses," said Minato. Just to let you know, we just ran out of script. Minato and Jiraiya ran through the village. To figure out where they were. Minato used his sensory abilities to sense for someone. "Where are they? Who can this be? Where can I find this person? Where's Kushina?" thought Minato. Minato locked onto Kushina's seal and teleported to Kushina. The masked man with an orange mask was standing on top of the Kyuubi with Kushina, who was slowly dying. Minato flashed to Kushina. "Jiraiya, stay here and fight for me, will you?" said Minato. Minato flashed Kushina to Tsunade and Kushina collapsed onto Hiruzen. Minato went back to see Gamabunta and three Gamakan and Gamachi, Ma and Pa on Jiraiya's shoulders. And the three toads were fighting the Kyuubi. Jiraiya was fighting against the masked man. "Switch with me now," said Minato. Minato flashed and kicked Jiraiya down and started combat with the man. The three toads were all dispelled and got hit by tails one after another. The mouse man and Minato flashed to a training area and started fighting. Back in the village, Tsunade was running through the hospital with baby in hand, with Kushina on the shoulders and Shizune holding Naruto. They were running through the village when a tail swept through and destroyed half the village, just where they were about to stand. "That's a close call," said Tsunade. Tsunade bolted, gave Hiruzen Kushina, and dashed towards the battlefield to find Jiraiya trying to calm down the beast. Tsunade jumped up and started using her super strength to punch the Kyuubi head left, right, simultaneously, not letting go of a drop. Kyuubi turned around and smacked her square in the face with a tail, knocking her out. Jiraiya turned to see his wife on the ground. He bit his thumb and then started waving hand signs. "Summoning Jutsu!" said Jiraiya. Gamabunta and the three toads reappeared and started to fight the beast. The Jiraiya ran over to Tsunade to only be hit in the back of the head with a tail, knocking him out. Minato jumped on top of the man. "Rasengan!" shouted Minato, piling in the back of the man, and then the man phased on top of Minato and kicked him square in the face. "I'm gonna leave you with the tailed beast for now," said the man. The man disappeared. Minato went back to Kushina and Naruto. "Come on, Kushina. We've got to get rid of it. We can only do is seal it inside a newborn," said Minato. They got back. Kushina started up the platform to seal Naruto away. Minato was. Kushina was using her chains to hold down the QB. With a knocked out Tsunade, with a bit of blood loss, the baby could be dead. Oh yeah, in the background that's someone annoying with music going on. So please don't give me copyright. Yeah, they were jumping from tree. Hiruzen followed Minato, tried to get to the battlefield. When he looked through the village, he saw half the Senju residence destroyed. Some of the Uchiha compound destroyed. Some of the apartments destroyed in town, and a bunch of dead shinobi. Only because they got trapped in the debris. Hiruzen jumped down to see Kushina pulling the chains of the QB towards Naruto and Minato. Hurry up! I will kill you! Said the QB. The QB put its claw straight through Minato and Kushina as the QB was being sealed inside Naruto. A few hours later, Hiruzen was holding young Naruto in the council room alongside Tsunade and Jiraiya. What have you called us here so late for? Asked Koharu. This Minato sacrificed his life along with Kushina and their baby dying, said Hiruzen. And said one of the normal council members, civilian. Before I go any further, I hereby disband the civilian council for interfering. I hadn't finished. And you're on your last straw, elders, said Hiruzen. The council was escorted out by Ambu. Hiruzen stood. As I was saying, Minato and Kushina sealed the beast inside this newborn that his parents were killed in the attack. Minato found him, said Hiruzen. What about that kid, asked Danzo? Remember, Kushina wasn't going to give birth until the 1st of November. But, well, that was a lie. This is their son. But I want you to look at the kid as if it was no one else. No, scratch that idea. This is a young, dang it, I should have really wrote a script. I'm not doing the He-Ho tells them all yet. This is, I want... Oh man, where was it? Oh, so it was up to where Hiruzen, remember, no script. Hiruzen said, like I said, scratch the idea of me saying he tells them this is Minato and Kushina's kid. I definitely need scripts. This is the QB's container. Yous are to not tell the village about it. It is an utmost secret. Danzo, Koharu, and Homaru, please stay back alongside with Dry and Tsunade. The rest of yous, this council meeting is over, said Hiruzen. What is it you want? Asked Koharu. After 5 minutes, after everyone had dispelled, Hiruzen finally answered. This is Minato and Kushina's kid. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. I didn't name him Namikaze so he didn't have to get assassinated and whatnot. I'm thinking we might go through with the CRA, but we'll see. When he becomes a Genin, I'll ask him. Said. When he becomes a Genin, I'll ask him. Said. Hiruzen. What about telling him of his heritage? Asked Jiraiya. Jiraiya, you and Tsunade will go off and travel around until it is time for your child or childs to become a Genin. Then they can come take place and try to do the acceptance exam. But every 2 months, Jiraiya, we have to come here, visit, and train Naruto. He needs to be strong to be a candidate for the CRA. He needs to have girls that like him, and you know the rest. I want you to train him so that he can become strong and not be held back. He needs to be someone his father would be proud of, said Hiruzen. Yes, perfect, thought Jiraiya. Okay, yes, Sensei. We'll be back when the tuning exams come around after our daughter. Yes, I'm having a girl. Our boy was killed, said Tsunade. I'm sorry for your loss, but please continue, asked Horizon. Well, as I was saying, we'll come back after 6 months after our young child has been accepted as a ninja. But Jiraiya will return a little bit earlier to train Naruto, said Tsunade. Okay, user dismissed. Horizon said, pointing to Jiraiya and Tsunade. Jiraiya and Tsunade walked out of the room. Koharu, Danzo, and pardon me, Himaru, please don't tell the village about Naruto being the Kushina Namikaze and Minato's kid. A user dismissed, said Horizon. Horizon walked back to his office to see Tsunade and Jiraiya sitting there, hands together. You two, what are you still doing here? Asked Horizon, I mean. We have a question for you, Sensei, said Jiraiya. Yes, go ahead. Say what you have to, said Jiraiya, said Horizon. We want to name our daughter Kushina, said Jiraiya. That is a big risk you're taking, but if it's what you want, have it, said Horizon. Okay, thank you so much. We have to honor Kushina's name, said Tsunade, who's half drunk. Horizon hugs these two students who left. Horizon sat with his arms in his arms Naruto. Young boy, who the hell will look after you until you can go to the orphanage? Well, I guess I'll just put you there for now until you're about 2, and then I'll buy you a house and have you trained by Jiraiya, thought Horizon. We have a 2-year time skip. Naruto is sitting near a white-haired man and talking. Excuse me, man, but what are you here for? Asked Naruto. I am your sensei, Jiraiya. Now, what would you like to learn? So I can give you some scrolls, teach you how to read and write for when you're older and want to join the academy, said Jiraiya. Well, first, I want to know who my mommy and my daddy are, and why you're doing this, and yeah, that, said Naruto. Your father was being given permission to tell you was a Yodame Hokage, Minato Namikaze. Your mom was his wife, Kushina Uzumaki, and there's some other things I'll tell you when you're old enough to understand. So, like I said, here's some scrolls for handwriting and reading, practice, and when we see each other in a couple of months, hopefully you have progressed enough. So what do you want to learn? Asked Jiraiya. I want to learn Kenjutsu with Nigato, the weapon, or katana. I also want to learn Kunai Jutsu and Shuriken Jutsu, well, when you throw Kunai and Shuriken. I also want to learn ninjutsu, really cool explosion jutsus. And I don't want genjutsus, because the mines are really annoying, and I don't like the mine yaki. Also, maybe some funjutsu. I heard that's where you get to store stuff and do cool things with, said Naruto. Okay, young boy, with the imaginative mind, I will. When we see each other again, I'll give you some scrolls about just a little basic stuff, how to perform, and we also teach you how to unlock your chakra. A year and a half later, Naruto is 3.5. Him and Jiraiya are meditating. Naruto is walking through his mindscape. Big fox! Thought Naruto. Yes, boy. You must be the young dame's son, said the QB. My name's Naruto Uzumaki. What's yours? Asked Naruto. Kuruma. Why do you care? Asked Kuruma. Because you're inside me, right? Because I was told a day or 2 ago that I heard the beast that attacked Konoha, but I'm not supposed to squirt it out because people will hurt me, like they've been. And can you help me unlock my chakra? Asked Naruto. Boy, don't be so happy. I could kill you in an instant, said Kuruma. No, you can't. You're locked up behind a prison. I just want to be your friend. And you're being no mean to me, said Naruto. Okay, I'll help you unlock your chakra. Just go over to that pond over there, swim in it, and then repeatedly punch it until you hear a crack. Then your chakra flood out, said Kuruma. Naruto did exactly as he was told. And as Jiraiya was sitting there, and all he could feel while he was meditating was a big pulse, more than one pulse, about 3 pulses of chakra, potent chakra, enough to burn, well, not enough to burn someone, but enough to take out a Tenshiki, or the chakra point. Jiraiya looked to see a wave of chakra emitting off Naruto. Jiraiya picked Naruto up and bolted towards the Hokage's office, as Hiruzen a minute ago. Hiruzen was sitting doing paperwork. The pulse he felt made him stand up, and some of his paperwork fell on the ground. Who was that? It wasn't evil, and it wasn't good. Who is neutral with this amount of potent chakra? Thought Hiruzen. Jiraiya busted through the window with Naruto in hands. What do you want? Aren't you supposed to be training him for a little bit? Said Hiruzen. I was, with the chakra. He just sent out that big pulse, said Jiraiya. He was the boy that did it? Laughed Hiruzen. I'm not joking, Sensei. It was him. He's gonna be a real bastard to fight when he grows up. He's just learned how to unlock chakra. And I guess soon we'll be teaching him more advanced kenjutsu. He knows how to use the sword, kunai, and shuriken. He can always get 100% accuracy. He's learned the 3 basic ninjutsus. He also mastered 3 basic ninjutsus. He knows how to write basic seals. Well, just how to write seals on paper. And that's my progress report. Now, tomorrow, we'll go into applying chakra to seals and some more advanced ninjutsus. He's got down on the seals. He hasn't got down how to perform them yet. Just that he knows the seals for him, said Jiraiya. Jiraiya vanished to the hot spring. Jiraiya, you perv. You have a wife, don't you? Thought Hiruzen. Tsunade was sitting down with Miko and Kushina, sitting across from Shizune. Said, someone must be talking about me. Oh, I'm getting sick, said Tsunade. You're not getting sick. You can't be getting sick, Mom. Because that means I'll get sick. And you gotta teach me how to use my super strength and my chakra, shouted Kushina. Hold on, young one, said Kushina. No, Kushina, what's her name? Tsunade. Okay, come on, let's go out the back. Shizune, can you clean up after, Kushina's little dog? Tsunade. Yes, Lady Tsunade, I can do that. Over in the Uchiha compound. It was a chakra, thought Fugaku. Is someone trying to attack and destroy the Uchiha clan? We must act now. I'll start a coup d'etat, thought Fugaku. Fugaku sat across from Itachi and his daughter Miko. How you be going along? Asked Fugaku. Good, father. I've become a Genin. No, I was gonna say Miko became a Genin. No, cause she, yeah, but she hasn't. Itachi, how are you? Well, father, I've just been honored to do the training exams by myself, said Itachi. Good. You're really coming along to be a strong shinobi, said Fugaku. Sasuke ran into the room and jumped into his brother and sister's arm. Brother, sister, you're back, said Sasuke. Hey, I didn't go anywhere. I've been, whatever I've been doing. I've been playing with all my friends, said Miko. Whatever, Miko. Tachi's back. Let's go play. Come on, let's go play, said Sasuke. Miko and Itachi got up and went to go play with Sasuke. And, well, as you can see, I might turn this into a harem, but you guys can decide on who Naruto will be arranged to. And if not, it will be a harem of, well, I'll do random. You do 5 girls, maybe 4. Random will decide. By the next part, well, third part I want to know so I can start putting it into place. Now, I guess I'm going and rambling. So bye, peace, have fun.